All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Chuck Williams, and it is absolutely my honor and privilege to host the Cepeda Monday Night Zoom call. Tonight, we've got a couple phenomenal guest speakers going to join me here in just a couple minutes. But before we get started, we always like to start with this disclaimer. We're going to talk about some incredible transformations. We're going to talk about some income. We're just going to basically give you an overview of the Isagenix opportunity, but we're going to be bringing it to you from our perspectives. This is just a quick disclaimer to let you know that anything you want to know about the income opportunity, go to isagenixearnings.com. Read about the average earnings and the disclaimer there. Also, for product purposes, again, you're going to hear some phenomenal transformations. Everybody's different. Some people have great results fast. Some people have great results slow. But everybody does get great results with Isagenix. But everybody's body's different. And so you have to allow for that when you're looking at this thing. Now, my own personal transformation, won't spend a lot of time here, but I'm excited about what Isagenix has done for my body. I went from basically the guy on the left to the guy in the middle to the guy on the right over the last couple of years, and it's literally transformed my body into what I am today. Basically, in as good a shape at 57 years old as I was back in 18, 19, 20 years old when I was in college playing football and baseball. So I love the Isagenix products. You couldn't pry them out of my house. They're one of my most valuable possessions. They literally have transformed my body and my life. But tonight, it's all about Fred and Louise. They are special guests on our call tonight, and I've asked them to just kind of share their story. They can use some of these pictures that they want for a while, but you're going to hear from two incredible people building incredible businesses. So, Fred and Louise, take it away and let's hear your story.
Well, good evening. Thank you for having us on the call, Chuck. We're excited to share our story. We were introduced to Isagenix 5 years ago, and it completely changed our lives. And at the time, I was struggling. I was considering having back surgery, and I couldn't get dressed by myself. I needed assistance to get dressed. So once I started Isagenix, within the first month, I know everybody's different, I did lose 14 pounds and 25 inches. And within a couple of months, I ran a half marathon. I didn't get the surgery, and I have been medication-free for 5 years. So that's really exciting for me.
Yeah, that's fantastic. For me, my story, I started this back in 2014. My actually 5-year anniversary was this Sunday, believe it or not. So for me, I was pretty heavy. I had a pretty devastating foot injury back in 2012. I come out of a tree and I shattered my heel. If anybody knows about breaking your heel, it's a pretty devastating foot injury. My recovery, my doctor was pretty optimistic I wouldn't even really walk again. I probably had a 60% chance of actually regaining any kind of stamina that I used to have, running, jumping, riding bikes. So I took that internally and really got down on myself. Gained a lot of weight. Pretty depressed. Financially, I was struggling. I lost my job. So we were pretty beat up all ways around. And then my wife found Isagenix through a friend of ours and put herself to school nutritionally. So she kind of knew the background of the ingredients that Isagenix had. So she tried it without telling me because financially we were pretty broke. So if she told me, hey, listen, I want to try this, what do you think? I would have said, no, I need the money for a NIMO bill. That's how bad we were. So we were probably pretty much one check away from losing the house probably, right? I mean, it wasn't good. But moving forward, I mean, she tried it. I looked at her one day and she was in it with 3 weeks. I didn't even realize she was doing it. And I said, what are you doing? You look great. I said, you canning or something? She's like, no, I'm doing this product called Isagenix. You should try it. And I said, no, I'm all set. I'll figure it out. I'm looking down at my waist, and I'm like, I don't know. I'll think about it. And about 2 or 3 days went by, and I said, okay, what do I have to do? And she says, a couple of shakes. There's an Isagenix Supreme. It's adaptogen. Louise will talk about that a little bit on the products. But she says, just put it in your body and let your body work for itself. And I said, if I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. She's like, yeah, if you're hungry, eat. Well, I'll tell you, 3 days went by, because guys eat, right? I mean, that's what I do. I live to eat. Some people eat to live. I live to eat. So 3 days go by, and I'm like, I slept through the whole night for the first time in years. And I said, whoa, what's going on here? Something's up with this. So I never looked back. I mean, 5 years now, and I do 2 shakes a day faithfully.
You jumped out of bed one day and couldn't believe that you didn't have the severe discomfort in your foot anymore. So that was exciting.
That was about 30 days into the program. I had some pretty tough discomfort in the morning, and to say the least. And about 30 days into it, I already did a 2-day cleanse. before that. I lost 11 pounds in my first 2-day cleanse, believe it or not. I was a week and a half into the products. Yeah, 11 pounds. Pretty amazing. And I felt just fantastic. 7 inches off my waist, 52 pounds after 64 days released. But that 30 days, I think about 30 days went by, and I hopped out of bed one morning. I had no stiffness in my leg, no discomfort, and I could not believe that, and I just, from that day on, I mean, just like I never broke my heel. So,
Incredible.
yeah, it's
And
really,
when I first started, I came in with 2 best friends, so that Danielle taught me how to share with 2 people, and they're still using the products today too, and they also had incredible results. So it's really, really amazing to know that.
and it's amazing how this comes about, right? Full circle, because I was sitting on the couch and I was praying to God. I said, there's got to be an answer somewhere. Please help me, and I didn't know it was Isagenix. I really did. I was just looking for something that could get me out of the mess I was in. And it just, lo and behold, it was Isagenix. I mean, and I know, I heard Jessica on Thursday's call. People are praying for this. They really are. I mean, they're in quiet desperation. People are looking for us. So please, I mean, anybody, get out there and talk to people. Just say hi. I mean, that's all it really takes, is just to start a conversation up. Hey, how you doing today? And you'd be surprised how that goes and how far that will take you. I mean, it's really been rewarding for us and a lot of people that we've helped out. We've had hugs, tears.
Well, guys, just curious for just a minute. I see Shelly out there waving, saying, "Hey, me, that's my story. I was praying for someone. This came along to me." She's part of the incredible CC president team. But why don't you guys just share for a minute? I know Diane and I ran into you over in the UK when they were launching back in 2017, and you've got a team over there. You've talked about the product side. The product absolutely works. It's not on trial here. We've got literally hundreds of thousands of people that can prove, we're living proof that it works.
Yeah.
Business side, why don't you share a little bit about your business success and especially your international business in the UK in particular?
Yes.
Yeah.
When we found out that we were opening in England, that was where I'm from. That was like a dream come true for me, because I knew that I could finally, every time we go back, we were bringing products, but finally everybody, my whole family and all of our friends, we knew that we could help them too, both financially and physically. Right off the bat, we went over and we had a big meeting, and we did several meetings over there with our team. We've been building the team, and that's changed our lives too. And knowing that we're changing my family's life. My dad's lost 40 pounds. My sisters both use the products. We have other team members getting ready for their weddings, and making an extra income too.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I mean, we went over there just, kind of just knowing what we knew about the products and how they worked, and we just shared our story, and we actually walked around town. We got together about 20, 25 people in a meeting. And we just did a meeting over there before we launched. And we said, hey, this is coming. Get ready. And it's a great company. It's a great product, and we're excited about that. We have how many? 7, 8 people over there? 9 people?
We have more than that now.
Yeah. But we have 9 actually really using it. So, I mean, we're really building a team over there, and it's kind of cool. We're going back over in July, middle of July. We're going back over there, and we're going to really rock it. So we're excited about that.
It means I can go home more often.
Yeah.
And I can write off my ticket to go home while I'm helping other people. And I can be making an income and getting paid while we're on vacation. So that's exciting too.
Yeah, it's all good.
Well, that's awesome. You two are rock stars. Stick around. I'm going to have you go through the products for us in just a minute. But before we do, I want to talk about some of the challenges we face and why there's even a need for a company like Isagenix. And basically, we face some pretty serious problems in America and really the world. Obesity is an epidemic today. It's amazing. Since I got involved in Isagenix, I've become aware and started looking around. And everywhere I go, people are just in utter discomfort and pain because of an obesity epidemic. And we can go on for hours about why that is, but it is. Toxicity is one of those reasons, by the way. Bankrupt food is another reason. We take a lot of calories, but they got no nutrition. Premature aging. Another thing, we're going to have solutions to all this, so don't get worried. Don't hang up on me about this bad news. This bad news just lasts for a minute. And then stress, both physical and financial. And Isagenix literally does have answers and solutions for these issues. So how do the toxins get into our body? Well, we drink them, we breathe them, we eat them, and we even put them on. Now let's talk about solutions. And for these solutions, I'm going to turn the call back over to Fred and Louise. But before I do, I want to talk to you about this 5 different categories of solutions. Isagenix started 17 years ago, primarily as a weight loss, weight management program, and that still is what we're known for around the world. But the next one over, the performance, is becoming a growing segment of our business. Many athletes, many professional athletes are using our product and not being professionally endorsed like, oh, I use it and get paid. No, I'm talking about professional athletes that use our products because they work. Then you've got the vitality and well-being. As I said earlier in this call, I'm 57 years old. That category is becoming my most popular category because what good does it do to have all the gold if you can't enjoy your golden years? And the Isagenix products literally create healthy aging. And then the next one over is the personal care and beauty. And the one on the far right is actually a product. It's financial wellness. And the Cepedas, our leaders, are the ones who really, in my opinion, paved the way and transformed this company from a product totally based business to both a product and opportunity based business. So to go through our products, I've asked Fred and Louise to kind of just take us through and from their perspective, talk about some of these core products. So Fred and Louise, back to you too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to start off with the shake. And it is the maximum amount of nutrition with the fewest amount of calories. So the shake is a meal replacement. It's 24 grams of protein and 24 grams of carbs. It's only 240 calories and 6 grams of fat and 8 grams of fiber. So it also comes in a dairy-free option, which is made of peas and brown rice. And the profile is to be as close as possible to the whey, which is under nature's whey, which is not heat treated. So it keeps the maximum amount of nutrition in the shake. It's delicious. There's lots of different flavors. There's chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, chocolate mint, which is Fred's favorite. And then they also have mango. They do seasonal flavors like pina colada, birthday cake, lots of exciting ones. You can do the energy?
Go ahead if you want.
Oh, no, it's Ionic Supreme. Sorry. All right. The Ionic Supreme is something that we call liquid gold. It's my personal favorite product. I cannot live without it. It's completely transformed my life. It's changed my life, and I'm really grateful for it. It's a nutrient-rich tonic with adaptogenic herbs and antioxidants. So it helps your body to deal with physical stress and mental stress. And then it also helps your body deal with inflammation. It helps to give you focus and clarity. And it's also Informed Sport certified, which is really exciting because athletes can use it. It's safe for athletes to use, which is most of our products are Informed Sport certified, which is incredible. And the other thing about that is it's what's it? Oh, I looked up all the ingredients, and if you bought them all separately, they would be $150, and they wouldn't taste very good, and they would cost, and the time that the preparation, it would be insane. So the Ionic Supreme is only $32, and it's incredible.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The Cleanse for Life, that's another one of our favorites. We've been cleansing twice a week, a lot lately.
Yeah.
So. And in England, it's called Nourish for Life instead of Cleanse for Life, which is what it actually does, is nourishing the body. It helps support your body with a synergistic blend of herbs, and it's cleansing herbs and antioxidant botanicals. It helps support your body's natural detoxification process. Your body does go into detox at night when you go to sleep, so it's nutritionally supporting your body as you sleep. And throughout the day, if you're doing a full day cleanse, it helps to eliminate stubborn fat, and also supports metabolism. So it helps to speed up your metabolism. And these days, with people eating 95% of processed foods, it helps to get that out. All right, now it's your turn.
Oh, the amp line.
Yes.
Yeah, the amp line. That's one of my favorites. I really dove into this a couple of years ago. I really started doing the amp. Johnny Machete was on, and he kind of helped me through it a little bit. But pretty powerful. I mean, what I'm lifting now and what I lifted before the amp line is second to none. I mean, I'm up 245, 5 sets of 5, I think, with free weights, which is pretty incredible going on 58 years old. But I'll start with our Nitro. That just came out maybe a year ago, I think, a couple years ago, tops. Yeah, it contains ingredients designed to increase blood flow and oxygen to the muscles during exercise. Helps deliver more energy to the muscle. Also helps promote alertness, focus and mental clarity. So when you're under the bench, you're working out, you're really stressed out with the weights, it really gives you that mental clarity and focus to be able to get through that workout. The Knox, I don't know if Knox is on here. Knox is here. Knox is a great, it delivers natural fruit and vegetables, extracts, helps support the production of, was it nitric acid, I believe, to the blood?
Yes, it brings oxygen to you.
Yeah, it brings oxygen to your blood, so it really gives you that boost that you're looking for. And I take that just before a workout. The nitro, I take about 20 to 30 minutes before my workout. Then there's a post-workout. This is the really important one, the amped recovery. That's got the BCAAs in it. That's the branched chain amino acids. Those are really powerful for rebuilding your muscle when you break it down. So those three products, and also there's a fuel. I don't use the fuel too much. Louise uses the fuel when she's running. It gives you that sustained energy during like a long endurance run, long distance. So if she's working out for, she's doing a 5-miler or a 3-miler, she'll zap that in as she's running, and it kind of just gives you sustains that endurance. So those four products. I don't do the amp bar. Louise, you've done the amp bar before, right? Yeah, but well, those products alone, I mean, are really a game changer, especially if you're going to take it to the next level. Really powerful stuff. So I recommend that to anybody who, and not just so much working out, just endurance, right? Running. Yeah, I mean, anything really that you're doing that's strenuous. Do the amp line. It really does. It's a game changer for sure.
The telomeres, they are the caps at the end of our chromosomes, and as they divide and get shorter, that's how we age. So,
Louise, can you get just a little closer to the mic, please?
yes.
Thank
Sorry.
you. That's good.
As the for the telomeres, as the caps at the end of the chromosomes, as the cells divide, that's how we age, and that's how we get older. So Dr. Bill Andrews came up with Isagenix, which is exciting.
Yeah, very cool stuff.
This actually won the Nobel Prize, and Dr. Andrews discovered the gene to help repair the chromosome. And the longer the telomeres are, the more youthful your aging process will be. And it's immune support and healthy aging. That's the secret.
Everybody wants to age healthy.
Yes. Oh, the essential oils. We do use these.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we diffuse them in the diffuser. It makes the house smell nice. If I have a headache, I might have a little bit of the peppermint oil, or we'll use them for a massage or for a pedicure. They smell amazing, and you can use some of the content when you're doing a cleanse day. Just makes you feel good. Mm-hmm. So those are really exciting products that we've enjoyed too. And there's Daniel Parton, and we met Daniel in, was it 2014?
It was 14. Yeah, our first Isagenix event was with Cepeda down in Charlotte, I think. Right? Yeah, we met Daniel there. His wife.
And his wife Tara.
Yep.
That's exciting.
Yeah, Daniel was a runner-up. 2016 Ice Body Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
He's a real guy. He's not a Hollywood actor. we're all real people. He just took it to the next level and really pushed his body to his peak performance, and he was actually runner-up. So that was pretty cool.
He's ex-military, and it's with the love and support and focus of the team, and having something to focus on and really share and help other people. It's given him a new lease on life.
Yep.
The products are scientifically backed, which is really exciting. Which is exciting to know that we're with a company like that. And Isagenix wants us to learn about the relationship between diet, nutrition, and health. And it's all evidence-based for nutrition, healthy weight loss, and wholesome living. And there's no compromise on the quality.
Yeah, I mean, look at these percentages. 56 more. Oh, can you go back just a sec? I just want to, 56% more weight loss, 47% more fat loss, and twice as much visceral fat loss, which is the visceral fat, which is the toxin around your organs. So that's pretty incredible. I mean, that speaks for itself right there. I mean, that's powerful stuff. So it's a great product.
Ingredients grown and produced by nature, identified scientific and health benefits. All ingredients are tested for identity, safety, strength, and composition with no compromise.
Guaranteed. Yeah.
Yes. And the isagenixhealth.net is my favorite source for helping people. When somebody has a question, it's easy. All you do is you can pull it up on Isagenix Health and take the link from the article and text it or email it, whichever way you want to do it. Send it straight to the person that's looking for information. They get the whole article, and you can do answer all the questions.
Yeah, it's a great website. It really is. I mean, because listen, we're just normal people, right? I mean, we're not scientists. And that's the beauty about this. We just share our story and our experience. And, if we don't have the answer for somebody, isagenixhealth.net. It's beautiful. It's got everything right there. Yeah. Just keep it simple.
Well, friend Louise, from everybody, thank you very much. And for those of you watching live, go ahead and just send them a little note in the chat, just thanking them for taking their time and sharing their heart with us. I'm going to talk just a few minutes about the company and the compensation plan. At the end of our call tonight, I'm going to share with you a couple of promotions the company has going on right now, but we'll wrap up in about the next 7 minutes. But again, Fred, Louise, you guys, as expected, knocked out of the ballpark. So thank you both very much. You guys are awesome. This company, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely built on integrity, and it starts at the top with the Cougars and the executive team, and it works itself all the way down through the field. It is absolutely built to impact the world. And that's our vision as a company. Our vision is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process, create the largest and most trusted health and wellness company in the world. And yes, I add the word trusted because, as the Lances will tell you, when we were over in the UK, Eric Cooper was there, and he added that word. So if he can do it, I can do it. He basically just added the word most trusted to the largest. Now, there are some key ingredients when you're looking to have success with a business. And these are the 5 that the Cepedas have identified and taught all of our leaders. Number 1 is you got to have a strong management team. You want a company that's been around, that's debt-free, that's solid. Check that one off with Isagenix. Number 2, the products that everyone needs and they have real results. You can check that off with 2 big checks there with Isagenix. A solid compensation plan. I'm just going to touch the tip of the iceberg tonight to give you a flavor of the compensation plan. I've been the number 1 income of 4 different small network marketing companies throughout my career. Nothing compares with what we have at Isagenix. Literally, I can listen to Herb Cepeda talk for hours about our compensation plan. There are a lot of intricate details, but it's very simple too. I'm going to cover the simple part tonight. Training and support from both the company standpoint and the Cepeda team. You have the best of the best here with Isagenix and the Cepeda team. Timing and positioning. I saw Mr. Kwang Soo Shin on the call, and every time I see him, he reminds me of the expansion taking place in Asia right now. You just heard from Fred and Louise and the expansion to Europe, starting in the UK. This company is just on the verge of going international in all intents and purposes. 2017 was when they first started in Europe, and then just the end of last year, they just started in Asia. The world is our oyster, ladies and gentlemen. Timing and position could not be better. So what is your opportunity? Because really, that's what it all boils down to. What's in this for you? Well, I want you to just take a minute and think about one nagging bill. If you get rid of one bill, just get rid of it. Not have to worry about it anymore. What would it be? Would it be a cell phone bill, a house note, a car note? What would that one bill be? Maybe it's college student loans. What's that one bill that you'd like to get rid of? And then let's shift gears the other way. What would be your perfect ideal day? I hear this talked about by the Isagenix corporate staff all the time, helping create ideal days. What would that look like for you? Would it be a day on the beach? Would it be a day with your family? Would it be both a day with your family on the beach? What would it be for you? It's different for all of us, but think about those 2 things for just a minute. Some bills you'd like to get rid of, and maybe your ideal day. And then over the next couple minutes here, I'm going to show you a way that you can start towards having the dreams that you want to have come true. So with that being said, let's talk about just a couple core components of the Isagenix compensation plan. It all starts with this triangle right here. It's called becoming a consultant. After our presentation, I'm going to share with you a couple things the company's doing with promotions that are helping our new people become consultants and helping our businesses grow faster. I'm super excited to share these with you. But it all starts with 2 customers, one on your right and one on your left. All 3 of you do a very minimal order of at least 100 business volume, and that right there makes you a consultant. That's the core of this entire compensation plan. If you can become one, you can teach others how to become one. When you help 2 people that you personally enroll become consultants, in your first 60 days of you becoming an associate, you've just now become a crystal manager. And in this example, this particular example, you would have earned $900. This example, both of your customers bought a value pack, which is the most valuable pack. You get the most product for your money. If they buy lesser product, your bonus will be a little less. It won't be any less than $500 if you become a crystal manager. It could be over $900. but it's somewhere in that range depending on what your customers actually buy, because we get paid what are called product introduction bonuses. Now, the team cycles, this is the core to what all of us really get excited about. And why do I say that? Because this is residual. You heard Fred and Louise talk about their first customers years and years ago are still with them today, buying product every month. That is residual income, because as your two teams grow and grow and grow, and that volume continues to happen over and over and over again, you get paid every time your two teams hit 600 on one team and 300 on the other. Get with the person that invites you. We can explain this in detail. It's not difficult, but the first couple of times you see it, it is. But when you understand what a cycle is and how easy it is to earn one, and then you realize that you can earn multiple cycles because your two teams, you get paid down through infinite levels. Now, your business center does max out at 250 cycles per week, so you don't necessarily get paid down through infinity, because eventually you max out a cycle at 250 cycles a week. For those of you that are big thinkers, I'll just take a minute on this because most people are not, but for those few of you that are, 250 cycles, $54 a week, that's $13,500 a week. That's $700,000 a year, and that's just one of the many ways that Isagenix compensates us. And once you do max out a business center, Isagenix is generous and gives you another business center, not the bottom of one of your two teams, but up above your original team. It's absolutely amazing when you really understand it. You won't sleep for a while, but it'll be a good no sleep. And then you can start getting that good nutrition and sleep like a baby again. But you'll be so excited, you will have a little trouble sleeping for a while. For an international business, there's a small fee of $49 a year. It's called the international sponsorship. For a traditional business, like in the United States, you got United States, Canada, Puerto Rico, there's no charge for that. You just simply go in your back office, you transition from becoming a customer to an associate, and you can build all the way to that $700,000 a year level here in the United States, Canada, Puerto Rico. Again, if you want to build internationally, like Louise and Fred, myself, and many others, there's a $49 annual fee. You just go in your back office and sign up for that. So, as I was talking earlier, and I mentioned, what bill would you like to go away? What would your ideal day look like? I want you to take just a minute and look at this chart and identify on here where you need to be to get those things taken care of for you and your family. It's just simply a factor of a number of cycles per week. And that's simply a matter of you sharing this with other people. They get involved, they share with other people, because it's referral marketing down through an unlimited number of referrals. And so you look at the number of cycles that you want to earn on a weekly basis, and then you just start building your teams to achieve that level. I do have some bad news for you, because once people join your team, they're not doing this for you. They're buying these products for their own health. They're building their own business. So they may exceed your original goal, but hey, that's okay. But this is an important slide. I want you to look at the far right-hand side. Look at the amount of capital you'd have to have earning an interest rate of 3% to kick off those kinds of income that our cycles can produce. That's pretty incredible. This chart only goes up to 100 cycles. One business center pays up to 250 cycles per week. Now, you can take just a minute and read this disclaimer, but I mentioned it in the beginning of the presentation, but we do like to keep our company totally integrated. It takes work, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to just become a customer and then sign up in your back office, become an associate while you're rich. No, you're going to have to share this with other people. But I guarantee you, when you have an experience like Fred and Louise, myself, and so many others in this call have had, you can't help but share this. In fact, I tend to tell you, you feel obligated to share what we have discovered with other people. So it does take work. That's the main purpose of that slide there. The choice is yours. You are where you are in life because of choices you made and choices you've let others make for you. Now's the time for you to take the reins and make a choice that's going to help you and your family. And if not Isagenix, if not this team, then what? And if not now, when? There is never going to be a better time to build your Isagenix business than right now with this incredible team. So as we wrap up, I want to tell you, the best way to predict your future is to create it. So get back with the person who invites you. Get set up as a customer. That's all it takes to get yourself positioned in this incredible genealogy. Once that happens, you can get back with a person. You can learn more about becoming an associate. We're going to cover that in just a few minutes here in training. We've got some incredible promotions that are going to make your life a lot easier building this business. But as we close here in our normal presentation, I want to encourage everybody to get back to the person that invites you. Get yourself set up as an account. If for some crazy reason my personality turned you off, or I know Louise's did, maybe Fred's did, if any of us turned you off at all, don't let that be a determining factor. Get back with that person and let them know that you want more information, and they'll be glad to help you. So with that, let's shift over to training, and I'm going to keep recording because I know there's a lot of people who told me they could not be on this, but they want this information. So first of all, if you have not taken advantage of the ICE delivery yet, I want to encourage all of you that are already in the program to go into your back office and purchase the ICE delivery. What this does for $119 in the US, it gives you free shipping the rest of the year. Now, it's not free because you paid for it. It's called upfront shipping right here. But do the math on what it normally costs you on a monthly basis in shipping. For $119, you get an entire year of shipping for free. Now, my wife and I have understood the madness, if you want to call it, behind this, because we're ordering a lot more product now. Because you can order product throughout the week. It doesn't even matter. Every time you order it, there's free shipping. So you don't save up to create a bigger order. You just, whenever you need something, you just can order if you want. My delivery person is becoming a regular at the front door, so it's exciting. But I'm telling you, if you order at least monthly, you're going to save money with this ICE delivery. So I encourage you to check it out. Again, if you got any questions about this, get back with the person who invites you. They can go through these details and help you understand. Oh, and by the way, in the summertime, there's an extra charge for some of our products because they got to put them in special coolers so they don't melt on you. That special cooler charge is included in the free shipping. And when I call it free shipping, I know it's not free. It costs $119, but it's free once you pay the $119. So you know what I mean. Now, this is one of the promotions that I couldn't wait to share with you tonight. It's almost unbelievable. When I saw this, I'm like, are they serious? They're trying to help us succeed in such a big and major way. It's amazing. So you can go in your back office, and I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's like something party together. But basically what the company's doing is they're saying, look, schedule a gathering. Schedule it on their system. So you go to Isagenix.com, and they've partnered with Eventbrite. So you're going to actually register your event in Eventbrite, and then it's going to get put into the Isagenix system. It can be something as easy as you get a few people together at a coffee shop. It can be a Super Saturday. It can be a home meeting. Any type of gathering where you're expecting guests, you can register, and the company is going to reward you. Now, I want you to read the details for yourself because it is so incredible. I've got the sheet right here with me. It's amazing. Number one, you're going to get a $50 product code. So you can order a canister of shake or whatever you want for $50 worth of product. You're going to get, fasten your seatbelt here, you're going to get five free enrollment codes. So when you go to enroll new people on your team, new customers, 5 free enrollments to help you grow your business. And then if that wasn't crazy enough, and I had to read this like 3 or 4 times to make sure I wasn't dreaming this, but they're actually giving away a couple of celebration tickets. So as your new customers come on board, you can actually reward them with tickets to Nashville Celebration. Read it for yourself. Isagenixare.com. It's an absolutely incredible promotion, but that's not it. There are more promotions. Starting May 11th, was just a couple days ago, the company came out with this promotion. This one, John Machete and I were talking about this before the call. This is wild. To become an associate, it's simple. You go in your back office, you click on a big purple box that says Become an Associate, and you fill out a form and you watch a video. Not anymore. As of May 11th, you fill out the form and you're an associate. That's it. They've made it so easy to become an associate. But they still want our people to watch the video. So what they did is they said, look, we're going to send you an email, and you got 30 days to watch the video, the compliance video. Now, you don't have to. You're an associate just by signing up to become an associate. But they want everybody to watch the compliance video. So what do? They say, they're going to reward us. They say, if you watch that video, it's like a 3.5 minute video. If you watch that within your first month, your first 30 days of becoming an associate, the company's going to send you another email with 2 free enrollment codes.
Wow.
I'm telling you, they're just like laying it on a silver platter and saying, hey, who wants to make money with us? They're making it so easy. So let me repeat this. Carol Tonkin shared this on the call this morning. I messaged her right away. I go, Carol, where'd you find that information? I got to have that. And then here it is right here. She shared me this from Carol Tonkin. Basically, when your person signs up as a customer, if they want to become an associate, they go into the back office just like always. They click on the big purple box just like before. They fill out the form. But now, instead of having to watch the video, as soon as they fill out the form, they're an associate. Once they're an associate, they're going to get an email welcoming them and then telling them, hey, if you'll watch this video within 30 days, we'll send you 2 free enrollment codes. That's how easy it is. And so, boy, take advantage of that, ladies and gentlemen. That is super cool. I love this company. Oh, and did I mention we have an incredible event coming up in Nashville. It's called Celebration. Now, if you've stuck around this long in this recording or live, you're serious about the business. You're not just in this for the shakes, which we're all in it for the shakes, but you're also in it for the business. You got to be in Nashville. You got to do whatever it takes to get yourself to Nashville for this celebration event. It's one of the 2 big events that corporate puts on each year. It's where the big decisions are made. No leader has ever been successful in Isagenix without going to these big events. Now, I never use the word never or always, except when it's appropriate. And I'm telling you, no big leader has ever made it to the top without going to the event. So if you want to make some serious money, you're going to need to go to big events and get your belief level raised to the point that you can be bulletproof and be unstoppable. Nashville is the place to be. So what does the company do? They say, all right, how can we get more people to Nashville? How about if we pay for their hotel room? So what they did is they started a contest, started April 29th. It goes through June 9th. And the top 300, not 30, not 3, the top 300 people in enrollments get their 4-day hotel stay paid for, plus $100 in coupons at the Isagenix World Store there at the event. Takes all the excuses away, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, the tickets are like $199. And if you've ever been to an Isagenix event, you realize that they lose money on what they charge us. They don't charge enough to cover the cost of the event. They do everything absolutely first class. The entertainment, everything is absolutely first class. When you go there, you realize you're part of a multiple billion-dollar company. Now, they're not there physically yet, but they're there because the foundation's there, and that's where we're going. So these are some incredible promotions going on. I encourage you to go into your back office and click on contest and promotions and look at all of the contests and promotions this company is running to help you succeed in your business. So I'm going to stop the recording, but I'm going to stick around if there's any questions. I'll be happy to answer any questions. Stop recording.